I'm a professional. People who try to write, no, I will not. I'm not starting over. Stop! Halt! Stop! Please!
Alright!
My forehead is so shiny. Yeah! I told you to come here! These skinny jeans you wear.
I like the skinny jeans. They provide the comfort.
The comfort. Good Wednesday morning, everybody.
Good Wednesday morning. It is 6 a.m. It is Wednesday, and you are here with Paul.
And Corey.
And it is early, but
it's all good.
it is all good.
Another day.
Another
Devotion.
devotion.
Boom. Well, we good.
Like it. 5 times.
Everything's on point today.
It is. Everything's good today. Everything's good. All up in the hood. Hey, if you're still in the bed, lay there for about 6 to 7 more minutes because you're going to enjoy this one. It's
That's
a good
right.
one.
Short and sweet. Cut the fat.
Yeah. Cut it. All right. So, hey, how do we get things started around here? With a
Funny video clip.
video clip.
Videos.
We have another fail clip today. People doing things where they think they can do well.
Yes.
And physics decides that they can't do them well at all. So let's watch some funny videos.
Ready?
Yeah.
What's this young man about to do? No, son, don't do that. Hey, he looks to be okay.
He does.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, he's very resilient.
all right, we got.
I said I've had it with cyclists. That's it. No more cyclists.
Go for it. Go.
Oh. That could have been way worse.
Yeah.
What are these gentlemen about to do?
Oh, okay, they're
that's
talented.
Impressive.
Legs up.
Ew.
There we go.
Oh, that's a bad day.
That's
It's a lot of cleanup.
Don't do it. Stop it before you start it.
I mean, what is he even about to attempt right
Let's
now?
not. See?
Oh,
there
that.
you go.
Oh,
there
my
you go.
goodness. Jeez.
Yeah, hold your head. Now, okay, 3 guys. This is why women live longer than men.
So I feel is that there's some lesson to be learned from these videos. We started off with cats.
Cats.
And the misidentification of dogs. You know.
Yeah, we did that.
Mm-hmm. And then we saw more videos of cats.
Yeah.
And then now it's like everybody's got their thing, and this thing is now we're on this, this just constant crash and crash and crash after bicycles.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what's up?
Sometimes I don't know what's going to come out of his mouth, and I don't know where he's going because we start on this road, and then he gets on this little side road, and I'm like, okay, well, we're kind of parallel here. But then he makes a detour that has him going back this way, and it's weird sometimes for me sitting over here seeing where we're going to end up in this little circle of things that we're doing. Hey, but sometimes it's fun.
They go around the block. They come back. They go around again. They just go round and round. Round and round.
So let's get around to doing the devotion for today. Hey, today's devotion we're going to do a little bit different. We're trying to shorten the time frame a little bit. So if you have your D6 book, open it up and go ahead and read today's devotion. We're going to take the next 45 seconds and let you read the devotion. Actually, we're not going to take any time. We're just going to stop it. You're going to read the devotion and then you're going to hit play again because you're not going to have any clue what we're about to talk about if you don't read your devotion.
That's right.
We're going to summarize it.
We want you to read it, and we're going to summarize it, paraphrase it, hope you understand it. And, of course, if you don't read fast and you're like me, I'm a slow reader, just pause the video, take the most amount of time you need to read it, and then come back to us.
Absolutely. And if you need a D6 book, because you're like, oh, well, I don't have a D6 book, give us a call. We'll get you a D6 book. That's cake. Cake. Cake's good. Go ahead, take time, read your Wednesday morning AM devotion.
Now, what we have is a really cool, out-of-this-world school nurse. Yeah. In fact, they described it in the message in the story. It says that the whole school could pretty much shut down. But, I mean, if they didn't have her, they'd be nowhere. Nurse Sarai, I believe, is her name. And not only is she an excellent school nurse, she's great at her craft, but she is also an interpreter for the Hispanic community there where the school is located. She's pretty much like on call 24/7. You know, she does things during her off hours. She's just an all-around awesome individual who is great at her job. But she has a shortcoming, and by no fault of her own, what is that shortcoming, Paul?
Well, she's human, just like the rest of us.
We were all born human, I hope. But, I mean, seriously, it just goes to show that no matter how good of an individual you can be, you can still fall short because you might be awesome, but you're not what?
You're not God awesome.
That's right. You're not God awesome.
All right, as much as we try, and you said it right then, you said we all fall short of the glory of God. And, you know, there's nothing we can do about that. We are human. There's only 24 hours in our day. We can do but so much. And so that's what happens in the devotion with this nurse, Sarai, is that, you know, she did a lot. She translated. She did all these things for all these people, made house calls. But at the end of the day, she's human and couldn't do it all. Okay? So, and then it makes a relation to Jesus and the text from the day, which is Hebrews chapter 7 and 25. So we're going to go on and read that, make that correlation or connection, and then send you on your Wednesday.
Boom. Hebrews chapter 7, verse 25.
Let's do it.
Get it.
It says, consequently, he, Jesus, is able to save to the uttermost those who draw near to God through him, since he always lives to make intercession for them.
Boom.
Boom. That's awesome, man. Since Jesus always lives to make intercession for us. So, if you don't know what the word intercession means, it means the go-between, okay? So, if Corey had a friend that was in power, and Corey knew him real well, but I didn't know him at all, and I got into some trouble, I would talk to Corey to talk to his friend, okay, right, to get me out of that trouble. Well, we all fall short. We are all saved by grace through the actions of Christ. And now Christ has been elevated, okay, to the right hand of the Father, and he is constantly making intercession for us, meaning, you know, he is talking to God on our behalf, Christian. If you're not a Christian, then let's settle that. Let's settle that today. Give us a call, message, do whatever, and we'll conquer that today. But Christian, he is constantly going to God for you and on your behalf. Isn't that awesome to know?
It is amazing. It's amazing. Something that is springing to my mind from yesterday's devotion, I said at one point, I said there's nothing off limits when you talk to God. I mean, you can literally go to him with everything, and sometimes he'll come to you before you can even make it to him. Yeah. Because let's not forget, I mean, before we fall short, God saw it coming anyway. I mean, you know, all these things, you know, I mean, some of these things are a test, if you will, of your will and your connection to God. He wants to see if you're going to take the proper avenues, go through the proper channels, and say, hey, I need you. You know, I messed up. Well, I know you did. He already knows all this stuff. Yeah. But, you know, you bring it to him, and everything's good. You know, I mean, so you just really need to make sure that you understand that connection through Jesus, through God. That intercession, Paul described it beautifully. It's really good stuff.
Yep. Absolutely. So when we go out today, it is Wednesday. When you go out today, remember that you have somebody, Christian, you have somebody who is constantly talking to God on your behalf. Okay, he's constantly making that intercession for you, that go-between that we can't make, that connection that you cannot make. We just cannot make that connection. We can't bridge the gap, cross the bridge, whatever analogy you want to use. We can't do it. But Christ is willing. Christ is able, and Christ is actively making that connection for you every second of every day, and will never stop forever. He's always going to be there for you, and he's always going to be on your side, Christian. Okay,
it's beautiful stuff.
That is beautiful stuff.
Randall House, we love you. Guys watching today, I hope that you like the way we did it. We're changing things up a little bit, shortening it up, okay? We're paraphrasing, letting you do the work, so to speak, you know, and then we'll make sure you understand it and give you our 2 cents on it. But this is always good stuff. If you don't have you one, get you one. And like we told you, reach out to us or Randall House, and we'll get you hooked up.
Yeah, get yourself one of these. This is the high school one. We have a middle school one also. Same verses, different stories. And believe it or not, adults have their own devotion also. So this is, D6 puts this in for the entire family to be able to sit at home at night or in the morning on the way to school. Had somebody tell me yesterday that they watched this on the way to school. They got about a 15 or 20 minute drive. So they plug it into the iPod. It comes through the surround sound of the van. Can you imagine you and surround sound? By the way, my parents told me to tell you that you either need to let the beard grow, and flourish.
Don't you blow up my spot while we're on, what you call it. I have to shave it tomorrow because I'm going back to work, so don't you worry. Don't tell your parents not to fret.
Hey,
there it goes. Hey, listen. But yeah, guys, like we said, we don't want to take too much time because we are trying to shorten it, not because we don't love doing this, because we really, really do. We really love the feedback, and it's getting out there. We're at like 51 subscribers.
50, 60,
something like that. Get them up, spread it, tell your friends.
Subscribe.
Yes.
Comment. Let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
Wednesday morning, put your feet on the ground now. Go ahead, get your shower, open up that other eye, and let's get your Wednesday started halfway through the work week. And if you're in Greenville, come tonight to the Encounter Students Youth Program. Or if you already attend another church, go and make sure that you are there at that church tonight, because it's all about learning, growing closer to God. So do it. Get it done.
God bless, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
High five.